Having a PhD degree might be an advantage for you because while having a PhD degree, when you dive into machine learning algorithms may not be very straightforward and it may be complicated. And while the candidate, having a candidate who has finished PhD might be actually a sign that he has completed some independent work and he's able to construct some research on his own without further supervision. And this is one of the important things about machine work at machine learning area, because at some points you'll have to make a lot of decisions yourself. And this is why somebody who has some experience of working independently is something that we value very much. It doesn't mean that everybody who applies should have a PhD. It doesn't mean that at all. But if somebody has a PhD, then it's one of the flags should raise up that we should basically pay attention to whether this guy, while doing his PhD, was paying more attention to theoretical work or he's more hands-on programmer. Because if I'm interviewing a PhD candidate, then I would know that he has done some work independently and he says he has some deep knowledge about some factors. So I would construct my interview in a different pathway. I would be asking more simple questions, more hands-on questions, and I would basically gauge his degree, his abilities to write simple code. Whereas if a new developer would come in without a PhD, I would easily see that he can write code, and I would focus my interview in the way of whether he can solve complicated problems, whether he can work independently, and if he doesn't know anything, doesn't know something, if he can go online and spend some time and read some papers and gain this knowledge on his own without further supervision. So I would structure my interview differently.